Next, want to head now to Indianapolis from Raleigh as we are talking about football. Panthers football 2025 NFL Combine officially underway as the NFL teams continue to scout their next class of talent ahead of the draft in April. Carolina Panthers, they are currently set to draft 8th overall. Let's go to Charlotte Sports Live's Gabe McDonald, live from Indy at the Combine. Gabe, 8th pick. It's a bit of a different approach this year for the Panthers going into the rest of the week.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. I mean, you got to think about this time a year ago. The Panthers didn't even have a first-round pick. Of course, they made that draft night trade in order to get into the first round and take Xavier Legette last year. But, of course, a much different approach this time around. Of course, last year, Dave Canales, Dan Morgan, they were only weeks removed from being hired. Now they have a full season under their belt as they look to continue to build this roster and build this team to where they all want to get it, and that is getting back to winning football here in Carolina. And it all starts this week, scouting in the NFL Combine. You have a lot of prospects. We've talked about really the approach that the front office and the coaching staff has going into this. They know that the defense wants to improve. Last year, we all know they gave up the most points in a season, but you can't neglect the offensive side of the ball either. Wanted to get Bryce Young some more playmakers and also address needs on both sides of the ball. Dan Morgan saying if they're going to be aggressive and they're not going to neglect, they know it's obvious that the defense needs that help, but they're not going to neglect those needs on the offensive side of the ball as well. And there's really a lot of directions and a lot of guys that could be there at the 8th overall pick, but when it comes to Dave Canales specifically now being a head coach instead of just a coordinator or position coach, he says his approach to scouting guys throughout the week is a lot different this time around.
From a head coach standpoint, I have to make sure I switch up who I'm watching in what order, so like I'll make sure I watch like all the corners, and then I can flip over to some receivers, but make sure I get back to watching defensive line, and so that my brain doesn't just start going down that rabbit hole of how good can I make my offense. It's like, all right, this is a team we have to build here, and we have to be ready to take the best available player wherever that's at, sitting at number 8 right there. We're going to get a fantastic player.
And Canales mentions building that team. They're going to have to really build it throughout the draft and free agency as well. Dan Morgan also saying today that a number of guys are going to be able to test the open market. We already heard the news about Shaq Thompson testing the market, one of the longest tenured members of this defense and team in general. We'll also have an update coming up at 5 on who exactly is going to test the open market and the Panthers' plans in free agency as well. But for now, live in Indianapolis at the Combine, Gabe McDonald for Queen City News.
Looking good there at Indy, too. And a lot of new faces that are going to be coming to Carolina. We just have to see coming after this Combine. All right, Gabe, we'll see you tonight on CSL.